Hello. So let's see what's going on in the stock market today, shall we? Okay. So let's start with the DJ Industrial Average. So the Dow Jones Industrial Average went up by 1.91% today, and throughout the week it has gone from 23,581 to 24,325. Pretty good week, I would say. For the S&P 500, it's up by 1.69% today, and in the last 5 days it's from 2815 to 2929. Again, seems like a pretty good week. Let's see what's up with the market today. Adobe is up by 0.2, Western Digital up by 5.62%. Tesla, let's look at the big market movers. Tesla 5%, Western Digital 5%. What else? Citigroup, not bad, 3.76, and Barclays 4.89%, Hyatt 5.34. I don't really understand what's up with these hotels, because I really don't think there are a lot of tourists or anything going on, so that in a way the hotels can actually start earning money. Anyways, it's up. Twitter 4.03. Let's move on to the next watch list. Lamb Research up by 7.18, Solar at 7.82, Norwegian Air Shuttle, well, let's not talk about that. JD Sports 7.28. What else? Hana, my favorite, 2.48. Community Health System, it's a very good price. It's not one of the greatest stuff to add to your portfolio, but it's a good price. Fiverr is up by 5.15. Orbcom 9.84, big market mover. Not really interested in the Southwestern Energy, my god, 10.73%. That's what I was talking about. Ford Motor 7.6%. I just saw a post today in some group in Facebook. If someone asked if Ford has a chance of higher return compared to Tesla, and people were like making fun that they posted different memes, like he smoked pot before posting this stuff and whatever. But Tesla, I think at this moment is overbought, because a stock going up by 2 to 3 times in a relatively very short period doesn't seem very natural to me. It reminds me of those cryptocurrencies where they just keep on jumping and then suddenly they fall. I don't know, but I keep my fingers crossed for those who are optimistic about Tesla. I'm not. Well, yeah, maybe in the long term at some point, yes, but I think in the short term, Tesla is inflated. It's in a bubble. So I would say, yeah, maybe not for long term, but for short term, yeah, Ford is a better investment in terms of probability of the percentage of return. I would say, yeah, Ford is. Well, people who will not agree with me, they will say I smoked pot before making this. Anyways, let's see what's next. American International Group, AIG 8.35%. Great. Capri Holding 6.99%. Lamar 7.5%. What else? ExxonMobil 4.39%. worth mentioning. Caterpillar 4.49, Continental 5.01. Well, it's a big brand, but not really interested. Lennar 6.24, Toll Brothers 5.8, United States Steel Corp 5.82. DGRO, this is the ETF for shares those pay high dividends. Not a financial advice. I'm not any financial advisor, but I think everyone should have at least minimum 20% of their portfolio which contains these kinds of stocks, which pay you high dividends. If you want to invest in these, I would recommend you to consult any professional financial advisor, because I am no kind of financial advisor and I am not giving any kind of financial advice. And yeah guys, if this is the first time you're here in this channel, click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification. In that way you'll always be the first one to get the notification whenever I upload a video. So it's mostly on updates about the stock market, some earnings report, and ex-dividend dates and things like that, the small things which are probably not very easy to find, or it might take you 1 hour. So if you're with me, in 15 minutes you have the update of the stock market. Sorry. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. NFAS 5.12, Beyond Meat 8.85. Beyond Meat had an amazing week. Yeah, so let's see what happened in the last 7 days, or in the last week. You see most of them went up by pretty good number. NFAS Energy went up by 32%, Beyond Meat by 45%. Can you imagine? It had a really good earnings report. It beat the expectations by 141%, and it just skyrocketed like crazy. Let's see what's up with the market in the last week. PayPal went up by 20%. Nvidia 10. Nvidia has crossed the 300 mark. Tesla up by 16. Visa 5. Mastercard 5. What else? Ferrari by 7. Okay, next one. Lamb by 12. SolarEdge 12%. Match Group 7%. JD4, not interesting. Who's this? Autogrill. Okay, had a bad week. Fiverr is up by 23%. That's amazing. What else? Seagate. BlackBerry is up by 15%. I didn't expect that. Dell 9%. JCPenney is down by 29. These are some penny stocks I invested, but unfortunately it didn't go well for me. Hertz is down by 6% this week. What's up here? AIG is up by 15%, Prudential 5, Activision 13, Square 20, Lamar 27, NetEase 10%, ExxonMobil 7%, Sangamo is up by 8.81, Editas 11, Toll Brothers 14, X United States Steel Corp 13.72. Pretty good week. Let's see. Earnings whispers. Okay, not something interesting, at least for me. So on Monday, before the market opens, cool, we have Under Armour, Cosmos Energy, two companies I'm quite interested in. Marriott, I think it's going to have a pretty bad earnings report. That's kind of normal, but if it has a good one, I will be pretty surprised. So let's see, tax dividend dates. Why does NASDAQ? I'll just see US stocks in general. NASDAQ. Okay. Let's see all these lists. Monday. Is there anything interesting? No, not for me. What else? 11th. Looks like it's the same list, kind of. No, not interesting. Oh, just move. What's wrong? Forget it. I think that's it, because I've opened two websites and they pretty much show the same stuff. I don't think there's anything interesting. Okay, now back to business. So last week I showed you what you can do if you have 1000. Again, not financial advice, but just my personal opinion. I'm just showing you my skills. Let it put it this way, that I'm showing you my skills. So these are what we bought, and we are not doing good on Boeing. We are not doing good with, well, it's just 1.15, that's fine. Hertz, okay. I would put some more money on Hertz. Let's say I buy 16 shares of Hertz. It's not going to cost a lot, just $52. Set order, because it's a solid stock and it's going to go up, so just buy. Airbus is up by 1.82. okay, so right now we are at $2 loss, which is definitely not bad, which is less than 0. I think 0.1 or 1%, whatever. Okay, so that's it for today. I would say I'll be back on Monday and I'll see what's how these stocks perform. We will again share some updates, and I'll give you some tips, not financial advice again, but things which I have collected, or things I have learned over these years of my trading. There was a time when I lost a lot of money, but people make mistakes, and that's when they start learning. I learned in a hard way, and these are all sometimes the best lessons. So I made up all those money I lost, but again, the money I lost, I take it in this way, that I paid a fees to learn how the stock market works. Okay, so take it that way. You learn something, you pay. It's like an education. You pay something and you learn, and then you can use that knowledge to have much more than what you lost. And it took me just like about a year, even less than a year, to get back what I lost. So it's fine. So bye bye.